Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's episode of Market Check brought to you by BB. There is no second best live YouTube stream to talk about the markets. Welcome back, everybody. Happy Friday on the eve of Valentine's Day. Hope we've got some fun plans if you have a significant other. If not, hopefully you'll be leverage trading the charts on 100x later this weekend. I'm joking, of course. Please don't do that. But I will say, like, this week has really played out kind of exactly how these daily return profiles tend to dictate, right? It's like Monday green, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday red, Friday green. Here we are, right at the end of another week. Still waiting to find out which way this equity range is going to end up breaking. We're seeing a squeeze, obviously, today on Bitcoin and crypto. We're going to talk about all of that and then some on today's stream. But first, I'm Snorlax. You guys also know me as Tommy. I'm joined by Tucker and, of course, Prometheus. We're going to have a great Friday show for you guys today. Hopefully send you off into your weekend on the right note. Maybe we'll even encourage you to do some 100x leverage scalping over the weekend. Again, that's a joke. Please don't do that. Please don't trade weekend price action on 100x leverage, man. Please don't do that. Before we can get rolling, though, let's hit the like button now so that I don't have to make a joke about it later on the show. Because I'm sure you guys are sick of the like button and soybean jokes at this point. I'm sick of making them. Even though I haven't really made them in a long time, I was kind of like reminded of what that entails yesterday when we finally pulled up the soybean chart for like the first time in a while. So do your part, guys. Hit the like button. We're going to have a great show. We're going to cook for you guys. And you guys should know the deal at this point when it comes to Friday shows. They're usually pretty they're pretty fun and relaxed. So maybe we end up having a fun random conversation at some point too on the stream. Regardless, I already kind of mentioned that the return profiles of this week played out exactly as they have been. But what I do think is a little bit different from what we have previously seen, right, is kind of this divergence that we've witnessed from tech versus things like the S&P and obviously things like the Dow Jones. It's not a secret. We've seen a rotation out of big tech and into some of these defensives. Oil is, or not oil necessarily, is showing strength, I think, but the energy ETFs have been pumping, obviously, over the last few weeks. Industrials, healthcare. It's really just like a very cyclical rotation that we're seeing right now. But the question is, is that going to impact these Mag 7 charts in a more meaningful way than what we've seen right now? Or are we just going to have a very shallow, maybe even no correction before upside continuation and really just kind of a continuation of the innovation melt up, we'll call it, for AI? But yeah, I mean, we're going to need big tech to leg up if that's going to happen at the end of the day. NVIDIA, Meta, who's it going to be? I mean, it always seems to be one of these names that's been legging up and driving this tech rally higher. But right now, we're seeing this weakness kind of play out in these Mag 7 names in the NASDAQ, but not quite materialize into real downside like what we've seen from some of these more liquidity sensitive assets. I mean, Tucker showed Netflix already. Obviously, if you're watching the show, you're familiar with what Bitcoin's done over the last few months. Palantir, Coinbase, Robinhood, some of the early market cycle leaders are really aggressively actually selling off here to start the year. So, who's telling the truth at the end of the day? Is it the strength and the rotation that we're seeing out of the S&P that will continue to buoy the market? Or is it some of these more risk-on assets that are selling off, maybe giving us a forewarning for what could be coming for the Mag 7? But I think that sets the stage for the show, guys. How are we feeling about the markets? How are we feeling about the squeeze this morning? I mean, it shouldn't be, I don't think, too surprising, especially as we had CPI today, right? I don't even know what the data was, to be quite honest with you. But I can't remember a time where I've cared less about like what the macro data was. Maybe that's a signal that I should be caring about it again. But every time I've said that before, it hasn't materialized. So I don't know. How are we feeling, guys?
Feeling good. It's a Friday going into the weekend. Yeah, excited for the weekend, excited for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I looks like a few things are looking a little pumpy going into the weekend, Bitcoin included. I kind of think we're gonna take out our high, low key at like 72, 73, little new high. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not really gonna trust the Friday pump, I'll tell you that. What's big tech doing today, Tommy?
Kind of a mixed bag. Interestingly, Nvidia selling off again. It can't break. It's like the push-pull relationship between volatility and Nvidia, I feel like, is just so clear. Nvidia rejects at the same place. Volatility gets bid at the same place. Somebody's going to have to give.
Yeah, Apple looks to be putting in a weekly bearish engulfing. I mean, that's pretty huge. This has been one of the names that's been pretty resilient. Not as parabolic as obviously Google, or some of the other names, but one of the big names, right? One of the drivers of flows within the market showing signs of weakness again. Friday's usually mean reversion territory. Like, I generally always fade a Friday price action. It's like you're getting rebalancing going into the weekend. You're getting, Tommy, you like to talk about it, vol crushes kind of across the board. I mean, that's what they do, right? That's the system. That's kind of just the market dynamics. But big bounce, right? Probably seeing some short covering, seeing a little bit of shorts getting squeezed out of the market. And if, the beginning of last year was indication of anything, if we are going to be seeing a rollover, it takes so much time before it actually happens. Yeah. And the signal I'm really watching for is the SPY above 7,000, great risk on signal. You want to see expansion above 7,000. And for risk off signal, the Dow selling off, right? The industrials, the energy, the consumer staples, the drivers of the flows really the past 60 days selling off for me is going to be kind of my risk off signal.
They should only open the market on Monday and Friday. Yeah, I'm sure
crypto. The old Dow, is it above 50,000, Tommy?
It was.
Is it?
It was for a brief moment.
The Dow is over 50,000. Man,
dude.
The absolute state of this market.
I know.
You guys think the Russell's going to finally break out?
No. I don't even know where it's trading.
Nasty sweet, bro. It's so nasty.
Ooh.
Yeah. This is the futures chart, RTY. This is, yeah, my goodness.
I mean, it kind of looks like the Amazon chart, doesn't it? At least like the last 12 months.
It's the beginning of, a little bit. I more so think it kind of, what everybody or what Jackus kind of looked at, or likes to look at, or similar to ETH, kind of come up into range highs, right? Kind of come up into range highs, and you get, some form of shoulder formation probably, and you don't take out, the range lows per se, and you leave some of the lows intact, and then you base out. Probably see something like that for the Russell. I'd be shocked if we go to the lows.
It's a good point right here. It's a great point.
It's
true.
It's funny, man, because like if you create a bull cycle for crypto, you're going to be beloved. But at the same time, it's also like a virtual guarantee that everybody's going to hate you when it's over. like without fail. Look at the people who pumped the market in 2021. Are any of them loved? No. Who pumped the market this time? What?
Who buried Do-Kwon, SBF, Mike
BAC. They were all beloved in 2021, hated in 2022. CZ, CZ's probably the whole reason this bull market happened, if we're being honest, with his FDUSD scam. But we don't need to get into that today. At the very least, he created the bull market for most of these altcoins. And then, the other side of it's Solana, right? Solana created the other part of the bull market. And now everybody hates Solana. This is how it goes. This is, this is crypto reflexivity at its most basic level. Which is why, I kind of don't want to criticize CZ too much, because I feel like it's kind of unfair to blame him for everything. Like, you can definitely blame him for October 10th. Sure. The rest, I'd say he's the only reason, Binance is the only reason that Bitcoin's still trading at such an elevated price right now, is because of Binance.
Who's that?
It's a oil drilling company. Was looking at energy stocks this morning, kind of trying to compile a list of things that, if we do see a broader market pullback, things that I would really want to, shove into. This is kind of one of them. I'm loving energy. Energy is a big kind of top of my list. This is a uranium. Forgot the amount of splits they had, but this is a uranium enrichment company. Here we go. There we go. It's a few others. If we get the big pullback in the markets, what stocks would you guys be interested in buying?
It's a good question. I've been looking at some pharma names.
Lilly.
I know Burry loves MOH. He thinks it's like the next Geico. He was really happy that it nuked on earnings.
Why is it the next Geico?
He had a whole write-up for it I thought was pretty interesting. Just kind of talking about how Geico was a really poor business in the 70s because they just didn't price their products very well. And I guess he sees Molina as a pretty similar comparison. So I'm interested in this. What's the healthcare ETF? Is it XLV? I think.
Yep.
I've been kind of looking at some names just through anecdotal experience of companies that I don't know, could have good charts, but I think I've been kind of more focused on picking out what crypto I want to buy, which is really just Bitcoin and Hyperliquid when I think we bottomed.
Man, really? Yeah, because crypto for me, it's such an easy choice on what I want to buy. Right? There's it's literally, like you said, it's Bitcoin and Hype, and maybe Kita for me, and potentially a few other names on base. But besides that, the list is so minute. I don't even need to think about it. Right? Yep. But for me, it's I don't want to pin. I've mentioned this quite a few times. I don't want to pin myself in a corner, paint myself into a corner in regards to what I think is going to be bullish. Because if I were going into the bear market last cycle, right? If you were to ask, me, what would you buy for the next bull run? I would have listed Uniswap, right? I would have listed, other names, right? That were bullish for last cycle, right? That I think had potential for this cycle, but they obviously didn't play out. And crypto is such a, buy the newest shiny kind of, poop on the side of the street kind of thing, where I would rather be doing that than trying to like wrap my brain around, this theory or idea of what's going to do well next cycle. Because in crypto makes it well known what's going to do well or what's attractive and what people are bidding. Like, it's known, and it's known quickly, right? And you don't have to think about it. But I think for stocks, it's a little bit different for me, right? Where there's a lot more to digest. There's a lot more names to kind of filter through. What sectors do I want, right? Because there's tons of different ways, in which we could think liquidity could flow, into different sectors, and where it won't flow for stocks, right? And I think energy is top of the list for me. I think that's going to continue to be important.
EM is going to be really important for me.
EEM, the emerging market.
Yeah, I'll probably shove that one. Maybe not this year, but that might be more of a 2027 thing. But I think this is about to be like, you get one more pullback on this, and then it's gone.
So EM, so emerging markets, energy. Like, I'm not super, like, if I were to short things, like I want to short like a DraftKings, I want to short like
I told
Uber.
a friend this yesterday. Maybe you agree with this, Prometheus, but I'm short degeneracy right now.
Hood and coin and crypto.
Like, if we look at DraftKings too, I mean, DraftKings.
Oh,
what?
Oh.
What happened?
Ooh.
This is what Polymarket, Kalshi, and Polymarket and Kalshi do.
Eventually, Hyperliquid's just going to eat their moat too.
Yep.
I like long euro ETF. Unfortunately.
Oh God, really?
I know. Short dollar, long euro. I like that trade for the next like year and a half, 2 years. I'll give you guys two crypto names that I'm actually interested in that are not Hyperliquid and Bitcoin. If they shape up a certain way, I could be interested in Aave and I could be interested in Doge. That's the list. Like, I think the further you go down the risk curve with these crypto assets, like, you are playing with fire. I'm sure people know that at this point though, right? Like, surely the people are aware of that.
Look at what Micro Sailor pointed out. DraftKings in comparison with Fartcoin.
Oh, wow.
Look at this.
That's a great
I'm probably gonna take out some leaps on DraftKings to the downside. That's what I'll be doing after the show.
Man, I sent a video clip from my video yesterday to Tucker and Max yesterday.
Yeah. He needs to see fear propagated in the chart. That's
the way I said it was just so funny. Like, I couldn't say it. I couldn't finish saying it without laughing. I was like, Jesus, I'm not beating the stereotypes, am I? So basically what I'm saying is I want to see fear propagated on this show. I was talking about hype.
Hyperliquid's, it's such a tricky one, right? It doesn't participate in the upside and it doesn't participate in the downside. It just is like on its own island, bounced at a key spot. I will say Hyperliquid, this is a really important demand region that it needed to hold.
I made this comment on the call this morning. I don't know if you heard it from Prometheus, but I think the bear case for hype right now, in my opinion, is like, okay, well, the NASDAQ might be topping. HIP3 volumes might be therefore topping. Precious metals locally look like they've topped. Locally, crypto had topped a long time ago. So there's like kind of all of the assets that you can trade on Hyperliquid are probably going to see declining volume from here, which to me is the perfect bear case for this asset. But I mean, it can hang up here for a while. It did the same thing last year, the exact same thing. So I feel patience will pay, but I don't know where or when exactly it's gonna end up bottoming.
High beta, anything high beta, like whether it's majority of crypto related stocks, high beta stocks, are just such a schizo market right now, man. It is such a schizo market. Big sell-offs. After big sell-offs occur, we get massive short squeezes to the upside. Is this going to be a sustained rally? I don't think so. Would be my guess.
I really don't think so.
Yeah.
I feel as though we're seeing an attempt to predict relative strength before that relative strength is actually like started to occur from crypto.
I agree. And I mean, to your point, it's like people are like trying to step in front of the train as if like the event has occurred, right?
Yeah.
They want to be like that guy that like called the bottom. It's kind of what it seems like, they're like
Jon Snow in the Battle of the Bastards.
Yeah. No,
you're not that guy.
You.
Trust me,
you understand that.
You are not that guy. I do think it's important to remember that bottoms are formed not by like the fear of the bad thing happening. It's by the actual bad thing happening. We don't know what the bad thing yet is for crypto. I think everybody thinks the bad thing was 1010, but I still think that the bad thing is like realizing that everybody got destroyed by 1010 actually, and we still don't know. But I mean, I think astrologically speaking, signs point towards us finding out over the next few weeks.
The next few weeks?
Yeah. Study Saturn and Neptune in Aries at 0 degrees, Tucker.
Oh, that's right.
Basically, I am...
Wait, didn't you say the 20th?
The 13th, which is... Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys.
Today.
What if Coinbase bottoms off this triple bottom?
I might start to learn Chinese. That's so unrealistic.
Wait, you said the 20th though, right, Tommy?
Yeah, the 13th, the 16th, the 20th, the 26th, and then March 2nd. It's just like crazy lineup that we have. But today ushers in a 2-month period of Saturn and Neptune at 0 degrees in Aries, which has not happened ever in our life. So it's fairly significant and usually leads to apocalyptic signals like floods or fires.
Or megaquakes.
It's also a 2-month period where I should be printing money. So let's hope for that.
Based off your own astrology?
Yeah, based on my astrology, I should print hard over the next 2 months. But I'm also aware in a year of the fire horse, like if I don't print in the next 2 months, man, I might be shit out of luck for the rest of the year because of my my Chinese astrology. Study that.
Where do you find this shit out? Like what? How do you know these things?
Study profound schizophrenia and autism.
Dude, I think we might be entering into a rapid deflationary environment.
I do too. I'm basing that off the dollar.
You see, I mean, CPI print, last print was 2.7. We came in at 2.4. Like, that is not.
No.
I mean, are we going to start like slashing by 100 basis points, or what are we doing?
Man, I completely agree with you, Prometheus. Like, the dollar looks like it's about to free fall to me. And I don't think it's going to come with the usual coupling of risk assets ripping face. I think it does speak to probably a deflationary environment where we see risk and the dollar deflate, which we did not see, obviously, in 2022. That's a big difference. That's why I like FXE. I like UDN. Those are the Euro ETF and the short dollar ETFs through QQQ or through Invesco. Like, I think that's if you have a lot of hedge for me, or if you have a lot of hedge, if you have a lot of cash, I like holding some of the cash, at least like mine. I'm holding it in these two ETFs.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. Well, what about the Swiss franc, bro? I thought we were gonna.
That's what I'm saying. You got to long some Swiss franc, brother. I mean, what are we talking about? Can we start getting paid out in francs?
No. No. We're gonna start paying in Manad.
Oh gosh.
Why even pay me then, man?
The chart doesn't look terrible. Like, this chart does not look bad at all.
Send it up.
Jeez.
Man, I'm just enjoying my oil stocks. My oil stocks.
Your oil stocks.
My oil stocks.
XLE.
Yeah, it looks like a beast. Look at that.
Palm reading. Never tried it.
Yo, what's the astrology for Leos right now, brother?
Your astrology gets really good in July. I know that because my wife is a Leo. So,
what a good husband checking up on his wife's astrology. All right. This is.
Dude, that's crazy breakout, honestly.
I mean, this is a multi-year range breakout. This is going to probably send for like the next 12 months, if I were to guess, at least. At least.
This rotation in stocks has caused me to revisit some opinions that I've had in the past. One of them being my bearishness towards Costco.
That chart looks really good, by the way.
I'm changing my opinion on Costco. I think it's going to keep ranging, for one, but I am not
bullish Costco now.
I am bullish on Costco. I had a chicken bake yesterday that was so good. Oh, so good, man. Study the Costco chicken bakes. I remember when they were $2 though. Now they're $4.
Why does it sound like somebody's getting beat up in the background right now?
Yeah, somebody's stomping around upstairs.
Mm.
Chicken bake is goated. It really is. It's so good, man. God. It's like
Yeah,
I was
always
on
get the Costco dog.
every time I'm on the fence about getting it, I just look at that crispy, crispy bread. You know what I'm saying? It just sways me every time.
That crispy, crispy bread.
That sweet, crispy bread.
Double chip chocolate cookie.
Also, something to consider. I went to Costco for the first time in a long time without my wife, and my bill was like less than half of what it usually is. Study that. It made me wonder, like, what the hell are we buying when we go?
Oh yeah, brother. There's aisles I will literally avoid. Walk by them. Do we need to get anything there? Nope. Nope. That we don't need anything in that one.
half of the Costco date is just trying to like usher your wife out as quickly as possible.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, let's go to the meat section. Let me see what's going on there.
Exactly, man.
I'll go check out the veggie section. I'll go check that out. And then the other aisle, like the snack aisles, bro. Oh, what's that? Is that the sweet aisle? Nope.
Nope.
Ooh. Greg's in the UK for chicken bakes. I've actually never been to the UK.
Steak pies. What's a steak pie?
Sounds good.
That sounds unbelievable.
Sounds like a shepherd's pie. Kind of.
Shepherd's pie is gas.
Greg's in the UK. Steak bake. That sounds so good.
Steak bake. Oh my god, dude. I've been on a steak grind with my Chipotle burritos at least. Study that.
Wait, you've been on a steak grind with your Chipotle burritos?
Dude, the steak burritos are it. I mean,
I had
Chipotle
one
is
last night, Tommy. I had one last night. It was epic.
it's so good, dude.
Mhm.
I will not. The Chipotle hate is so overblown, honestly.
I've
No,
become
I
a big
agree.
Kava enjoyer.
Kava's good, man. Kava's good. Tommy is the one who told me. I didn't even know Kava existed until Tommy told me about it.
It's real. I haven't been to
Yeah,
Cava in a while.
Oh man, see, Kava's steak is disgusting.
Their chicken, though.
Their chicken's gas. Their chicken's phenomenal, actually. But their steak, it stinks. Like it smells. And that's not a good sign. Like when beef is smelly, that is not a good sign.
No.
Steak and egg eaters live the longest. That's real. Yeah, that's real.
Texas Roadhouse steak is pretty bad. I don't know.
I actually agree with that, man.
I don't know if I can fully agree with that. I don't think it's bad. Obviously, it's not like S tier, but like
Oh,
I
I'm
don't
getting
think
that steak.
I think it probably depends where you go, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I'm taking my girl to Texas Roadhouse for Valentine's Day.
that's good.
Oh, you should.
You absolutely should.
No, we're going to my favorite steakhouse, dude. I'm so excited. I'm gonna get that Australian Wagyu strip. Mm.
Mm.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
So good. It's the type of steakhouse where like you put your sides on the plate and they're cooking because the plate's so
Mhm.
hot.
Oh wow.
Dude, I had stuffed quail the other day.
Ooh, was it good? Isn't that kind of like foie gras?
No,
Yeah,
quail's
there was like like a sauce that was supposed to impersonate foie gras around it. It was for
Mm.
Valentine's Day. We went out on Wednesday. This little French restaurant. It was nice.
Hell yeah. Wagyu in this economy. It's pretty affordable Wagyu, honestly. It's only $100 steak. Look, we're talking about a steakhouse.
Yeah,
We're talking about a steakhouse. The range of
that's
steak
real.
that
Yeah,
you're gonna buy is
I'm
gonna
with
be
you,
like
Tyler.
anywhere from $60 to $70 up to like it could go over $200.
Yeah, bro, you could pay way more for a steak if you want.
Yeah, like a 12 to 16 ounce Wagyu strip for $100. That's, I'd say it's a very affordable price. Only $100 for a steak. Yeah, sorry. Come on. That's pretty affordable for a steakhouse. Especially one of like, I know the quality is going to be exceptional of every single thing I eat.
Dude, I went to the store the other day and they had ribeyes on sale for $9.
What? You got to be so
Study-
careful with like ribeyes though, because then you can't chew the fat.
No. Study beef in Kansas. It's on another level. It's literally the best in the world.
Damn,
It is.
that's nice.
Yeah, they were on sale. They're like over 50% off. And I was like, dude, I'm buying these.
Only while the Dow is over 50. The second the Dow goes below 50,000, it's ketchup sandwiches.
And horse meat, of course.
Yes.
Ground kangaroo.
Sounds disgusting.
I mean, kangaroo sounds like an animal I wouldn't really want to eat. And then you realize that they're just complete assholes.
I remember, bro, he mentioned that before, like maybe a year ago, and we looked it up, and it's a real thing.
It's high in protein, if I remember right.
Yes.
It's like really high in protein. You seen it at Sprouts?
No way.
No way.
Yeah. No, we literally had. I'm having deja vu. We literally had this conversation like maybe 6 months ago or a year ago.
Why do people think I'm Mormon, man?
Oh, it's so funny. He's the heir to the Mormon throne.
Oh, you guys want to know something funny though? Is that one of a couple that I just met and am now friends with as of like probably 6 months ago. They're now my neighbor. She is a direct descendant of Brigham Young.
I mean,
actually, Brigham
bro,
Young.
they
Brigham
all
Young. Dude, what was
are.
the show? What was that show? American Primeval. Did you guys watch that
I don't know.
with Tim Riggins? Tim Riggins from Friday Night Lights. The actor's name is Taylor Kitsch. You know who I'm talking about,
I don't.
bro.
I don't.
You know him?
No.
What are you guys doing, bro? What? You don't know Tim Riggins?
No. Who's Tim Riggins?
Dude. You guys need to culture yourselves.
Book character?
Oh my God, dude, the comments.
No, Tim Riggins is from Friday Night Lights. He's a character, but the actor's name is Taylor Kitsch.
Who's Taylor Kitsch?
I don't know who that is either.
He's
Oh,
in, like-
I know who this is. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, American Primeval. It's like a show about Mormons in like it must have been the 1800s in Colorado, and they're just wrecking people, dude. It's insane. Like the Mormons just ran shit back then.
What, he's like wrecking his
It was
wives
like
and
Brigham
his wives?
Young. Brigham Young was just like Like he slaughtered all these Indians and then blamed it on the U.S. government, and then like it was a whole thing. It was insane.
It was a whole thing.
It was a whole thing.
Yeah, didn't they just like move to Utah because he was pissed he couldn't have all his wives?
Probably.
I'm pretty sure that was what was going on. Oh yeah, here you go.
Oh Jesus.
Oh my god. You guys know what a bedrocker is? The soaking assistant.
Bro.
God. Oh. I know what you're talking about. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Friday live streams.
The best, man. The best.
The best.
You guys buying the generational Coinbase bottom here?
No,
Funny.
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Dude, I have a friend who he tweeted that Coinbase is an uninvestable company yesterday. But he used to have like a Coinbase badge. So his rep texted him after he sent the tweet asking, why do you think Coinbase is uninvestable?
That's bad.
Oh, God.
This right there. That's what I was talking about.
Interesting. Sounds like maybe not quite as violent, obviously, as that thing that happened in Waco, right?
I think probably more people died in the Meadow massacre for sure. Actually, yeah, it had to be. I mean, it was probably like 200 people died, if I had to guess, just based on what the show showed. But I don't think Waco was that many. I mean, probably what, 50 or 100 people died in Waco?
Something
I
like
don't know
that.
enough about it.
You guys aren't history buffs?
Oh, I'm a history.
No, I appreciate some history.
Depends on what it is.
The Goog puts looking good, yeah. Damn right they are. Pull it up, Prometheus. Pull it up.
What the fuck?
It's over for Google, man. Absolutely over.
Tommy, you need to buy a computer.
You hear it?
Yes. What is that?
It's so annoying, dude.
It's his charger.
It's literally like sporadically turning on and off. Yeah, I'm new. I'm gonna get a different. It's not gonna charge my the one I'm gonna get instead is not gonna charge the computer though. That's the problem.
Dude, you just need something that's not a Mac. That's the issue.
No, that is not the issue, Prometheus. That is not the issue. I have a Mac and it's just fine.
You know, the interesting thing is PCs can have them for like 10 years, won't have a single issue.
Yeah, you can't do that with a Mac. I'll give you that. They're good for about 5 years max.
Yeah, Macs have a what is it? Planned obstinance for 4 or 5 years, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And it's literally all their products, bro.
Oh, obsolescence, that's what it is.
Yeah, they become obsolete.
What's going on with VVV?
I just looked at it.
Enough of that.
Just putting in a candle right now, and that's about it.
The candle.
The candle.
If you know of the blue candle,
Mm-hmm. Prometheus doesn't even know the blue candle.
What's the blue candle?
It's not a.
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
It's not a what.
Mm. It's not a what? It exists.
It's not a what. It's a.
Oh.
It's a who.
Mm.
You.
Mm.
It's the Tronny behind them.
The Tronny. Oh my God, that's so good. Get it, Justin Sun.
Oh, I get it. I get it all right.
I'm gonna be honest, you scared the shit out of me with that one. Let's see. Yeah, dude, the Friday Bull Crush.
Yeah, what's volatility looking like? It's still at 19.
Yeah, I mean, they can't really get the VIX down. I don't think they're going to be able to really suppress it that much more than here. Maybe they take it back to like 18.
Mm-hmm.
But bull shorters will get they'll get what they deserve this month and next month.
What did Rivian? Oh, Rivian double B. I mean, not really though. What did they? They had to announce something.
I mean, I think this is worth buying at some point. Oh, it's up 26%. Damn.
Yeah.
I'm probably a buyer after we run some of the lows. I'm going to need to see a little bit more. I'm probably a buyer at like 11 or 12 bucks.
I do. You
Why
want to
would
buy
you
it?
wanna-
If it gets
yeah,
that?
no, I would not. I'm with Prometheus on this one. I would
Yeah,
not.
study Robinhood, brother.
What do you mean?
Study the Robinhood bottom.
I mean, you start losing these lows.
Let me study it.
This is exactly what Hood did.
Mm,
Came down here, like deviated this low.
Yeah.
Draw the trend line, brother. Draw the trend line. So that's what you're looking for?
Yeah.
Okay. Go back
Yeah, I
to
mean,
it.
it's
Yeah.
yeah.
The part that throws me off, like, does this chart need, or does this stock need Tesla to be strong?
Didn't we look at that a while ago?
I can't remember,
Like,
but I am not expecting strength from Tesla from here. So that would be like my only hang up with Rivian. I'm sure Lucid somehow made a new low.
I think EVs just had their time in the sun, and like from an investor standpoint right now, I just have a hard time seeing EVs being valued like what they once were. Right? I mean, Tesla's ridiculous because it's Tesla, but I mean, Lucid, Rivian, Neo, like the list kind of goes on. I have a really tough time like seeing them come back in a meaningful way and having the valuations that they once did. Because now kind of like the whole facade's up, right? Everybody's like, oh, they're just another car.
Mhm.
Dude, they did another reverse split. Oh my god.
Study it.
You thought you were buying an EV company. You actually just bought a crypto TCO stock.
Dude, this is bad. Dude, like that's one of the, it's like one of these charts where, you know, big loss of structure and, you know, just perpetual bleed and sell off. And people are like, oh, it's discounted right here, I'm going to buy it. Oh, it's discounted right here, I'm going to buy it. Oh, it's discounted, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy it, right? And you're just still remaining in a high time frame downtrend, right? And what you want to be looking for is for it to shift to the high time frame uptrend, similar to what Rivian's actually doing right now, right? If you can set that higher low in, and I actually really like Rivian's cars, mind you, specifically their SUV. Their SUV, in my opinion, is awesome. But the structure shift, right, where we go from setting lower high, lower high, lower high, and then you shift to higher high and higher lows. That's a good look. BYD is the best. Yeah, BYD's cars are, I mean, insane.
They have a chart, right?
Yes, they do.
Which one? The red one?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, it's OTC.
Mhm.
Ew.
Wait, no, this isn't right.
Oh,
Is this
God.
right? There's no way.
Hold on, I'm about to put that on your favorite shitcoin chart.
There's no way that's right.
About to terrorize your favorite influencer's favorite altcoin chart with that fractal.
Oh, here you go.
Damn, that's a crazy looking Tesla chart. The other one, not this one. I can't help myself.
This, yeah.
No, the computer's dying.
Tommy, buy a new computer, bro. Buy a massive monitor.
Oh, I have that.
Buy some Mac Minis. Buy a few Mac Minis.
Why do we all need Mac Minis now? I don't understand. Don't understand. What is that? Onto here. It's just hood, bro. It's literally hood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, essentially the same thing. Exact same chart. Short Apple, buy Max. There you go.
Yeah, I don't know why Apple is nuking when everyone and their mom's going out and buying a Mac Mini.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. I really don't think you need a Mac Mini to do what people are trying to do. They just want to like get a sandbox for their AI. Just let it ravage. Like let it absolutely loose. But what else? What else? Anything else?
Not that I have. I mean, it's a Friday. It's right. Just kind of mean reversion. Falling asleep at the wheel here. Nothing significant on my end.
I think I fixed
The
it.
meme of the millennial or the Zoomer and the millennial, like on the Zoom call, just nothing from my end.
Nothing from mine.
So funny.
You know, looks really bad is the Bitcoin mining ETF. WGMI. Like, does this not look like a massive shoulder?
Wag me.
Flag me, bro. You don't
Dude, this
believe in
looks
the wag me?
horrible. I do not believe in this. You had Parabola. That was your sell.
What is this?
This is the Bitcoin miner ETF. It's like Iron Cipher, Clean Spark, Mara, like all them.
I see. I see.
Guys, my asset class already went up 600%. It's going to go up another 10,000. That's
Hey,
the
man.
attitude on CT, man, with the mining stocks. It's like you had your opportunity to take profits. Does this not look like Bitcoin? Got the range, higher
Dude,
lows.
that's so fried.
Yeah.
That actually probably is a really good short here.
I think I'm gonna short some DraftKings and some WGMI.
Dude, it's just been like happy hunting season recently for shorts, I swear to God.
Mm-hmm.
It's been amazing. They gave a nice squeeze on the coins today, though, man. I will say that. Like some of the altcoins. Do love to see that.
Probably that was kind of telegraphed yesterday, in my opinion, with Bitcoin being down and excuse me, and these alts like literally were not moving.
Mm.
All right, you guys done wrap it up there?
Yeah, that's probably a good spot. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. It's Friday. It's going to be a little bit more casual, but nevertheless, we do these shows rather throughout the week whenever the New York Stock Exchange is open on the following days: Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So if you want to catch us again, we'll see you on Monday. Our typical start time is around 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So like I said, we'll see you guys on Monday. But before you wrap up your week, make sure to tune in for Market Talk, hosted by the legendary King Wabi and the Because Bitcoin X account. So make sure you stay following and subscribe to both of those accounts so you can be notified when we go live on those spaces. But guys, our start time for Market Talk is around 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I thought it was a great week of shows. Had Peter Schiff on and many more great names to talk about all things markets. So what more could you possibly want than that? Yeah, y'all have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your weekend. Thank you for a great rest of your week, rather. A great Valentine's Day weekend for those who are celebrating. And yeah, we'll be back bright and early on Monday morning to hopefully start y'all's week off on the right foot. But thanks again for tuning in as always, guys. And of course, stay safe.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah. You.
Tommy, it's still live over there.
We're still live. I thought you had it.